Hello,
Hi,
we're here.
we made it.
Are we ever not going to do that?
I don't know. Do we actually say that every time?
Yeah.
Is it?
People in the comments are going to be like, absolutely, I'm annoyed.
Oh,
It's okay. So we're going to talk about comics your mom should read.
yes, because it's Mother's Day.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
that's
why.
it. That's why. Happy Mother's Day.
Our criteria for this, we'll go through it. We'll go through it with our picks, but these are 5 comics we think your mom should read.
Yes.
All moms may vary, of course.
Yeah, we try. I mean, because we all. I mean, there's cool moms out there. There's like moms who already read comics. There's moms who are like into like punk and into like heavy metal and horror and stuff like that. So this is not, I guess, specifically geared towards those types of moms.
Mhm.
This is geared toward moms like my mom.
Which we'll start with the inspiration behind this video,
Yes.
which is Reid's mom. Deafo is our first pick for moms.
Yes.
Here's why. Your mom has never read a comic until this book. Is
I
that
mean,
probably right?
I mean, no, she's read a comic before, but like,
But
not,
has she since she was like a kid,
I
like
mean,
Archie or something?
okay, fair. So, yeah, my mom got this as a present for Kristen 1 year for Christmas.
Yes, I read Deafo from the library, and this is a nice like hardcover they came out with, and I was like, I need it. So yeah.
And my mom, when she bought it, she read it and she told me about it, and she was like, I really loved it. I really thought it was so charming and so fun. And I was like, you know what? There's a video there that we need to do.
I thought it was hilarious that she read it. I didn't expect it.
I didn't.
Also, I
expect it
love
either.
that she liked it.
Yeah,
know?
that was like
So-
a big part of it. It was just neat. It was a very good contrast from the other book that my mom bought Kristen for Christmas. That my mom read, I think, the first 3 pages and decided, interesting, and that was Chew.
Yes. And I was like, oh no, why would she read it?
So yeah. But El Defo is the story of this girl who has hearing aids, and like it's like her superpower. Or at least that's how she's kind of like dealing with being impaired and going through school and all sorts of stuff. It was a blast. It's a super fun read. It's a super uplifting and wholesome book. Makes perfect sense that my mom liked it, and I think your moms would also love it.
Absolutely. And it was great, like graphic memoir.
Yeah.
It is Cece's story. And I love it.
It's a great one.
It's a good one.
It's a good pick.
Check that out.
You should.
Your mom should too.
Your mom should check it out.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. These are for your mom and for you. This is for everyone. All moms.
Everyone and their mother.
Everyone and their moms. Oh, I just now understood what that's saying means. Wow.
Okay, go on.
Anyway, the next one is The Clouds Above by Jordan Crane. And I just thought this book was so lovely. And I don't really know how to describe it other than it's just this boy and his friend the cat, and they travel up through the clouds above. And the art is adorable. It's super easy to read. I felt like it kind of reads almost like a children's book in that way. So it might be a little bit of a cop-out because we were trying not to use like children's books or like comic strips as a thing. But
no, this is just a nice, like, sweet little fantasy journey. I would disagree on it being like strictly like a children's book.
That's true. Yeah,
It's a lovely little journey. I think it's very accessible to people who don't normally read comics either.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what makes it a good pick for this. It's also like a sweet little fantasy journey. Like I can see my mom really liking it. My mom reads comics, but like she would really like this, I think. And I think your mom, if she picked it up, would like it too.
I agree. So. She probably would. So there you go. Fits it. The Clouds Above by Jordan Crane.
Yep. My next pick is, of course, Sheets by Brenna Thumler. I say of course because I mention Sheets in like every video now. Because I love it so much. But yeah, Sheets is great. If you don't know about it, please go buy it and read it.
You should.
And
so should your mom.
Truly, it is a nice like slice of life story with like a little bit of a like beyond reality aspect. I'm like not really supernatural. There's ghosts.
I would say it's more supernatural than it is fantasy. There's like a supernatural element rather than a fantasy element, but it does gear more towards the slice of life sort of fun stuff.
Yeah, there's drama. There's a laundromat, and then there's a little lovely ghost window. So, you know, I feel like it's just accessible. It's a nice little journey, and I think the art is also something that I'm like this. There's like nice pastels. I think anyone can pick it up and love it. Kind of book, you know. Also, I think about your mom. I'm like, I feel like your mom would like this. So I keep going back to Reid's mom. We should just make her read all these.
Yeah, we should. And
my mom needs to read it too. So, Mom, if you're watching, you should read Sheets.
There you go. So, next one is Better Place. This book was an emotional ride when I read it. And I feel like it was the same for when you read it. And this is by, I always know Sean Daly's art. I know that. And then Dwayne Murray. I'm sorry, I always forget the writer. And it's about this boy and his grandfather, and all of a sudden he's told that his grandfather, which was like his sidekick and everything and all of their adventures, is gone to a better place. So it's like, that's sad, like immediately, but it is such a wholesome and just interesting journey. The art is gorgeous. Super, super beautiful art by Sean. I love this art. Top Shelf put this out, and it like fits perfectly for like, I think it's a good fit. And I feel like Top Shelf puts out a lot of like slice of life stuff that's good. Some of it can get a little bit too dark. And I mean, obviously this is not exactly a cheerful book in some ways, but it is a joy, like getting through it and getting to the end. And it is just a very nice, lovely story. So this is like the tearjerker comic that your mom should read.
Absolutely. 100%. And finally, my last pick is one that I gave my mom to read, and she did love it. So there's that. A Man and His Cat. If anyone knows me, they've heard of this.
Yes.
They've heard of this. But if you haven't by now, if you're watching this for the first time, or you're just getting into comics, or anything, it's manga. But don't let that deter you.
Don't.
One, you should enjoy manga too. But Man and His Cat is about this older man here and this lovely little cat that he sees at a store. And this cat had been passed by a lot because he is not traditionally cute for a cat. And so he was there since he was a kitten, and he kept getting passed by until this man adopted him. And he is dealing with his own grief of the loss of his wife. And that's a sad element that's through the whole thing. But, and then the little cat, you kind of see things from his perspective too. Finally having a home, getting adopted, and how much they need and help each other. And it is so lovely, and it makes me happy, and you do get a little sad, but it's ultimately like uplifting and great because they both need each other, they have each other, and the story just keeps getting better and better. It's still coming out. I love it so much and highly recommend. So
it's a good one. I feel like that's like the perfect like mom's first manga.
Honestly,
I think it's a good one, and it's like stuff like it. And speaking from like a person who, I don't read a lot of manga or a lot of like, I don't go for like the super cute manga, but I've read this, and it's wonderful. And like I feel like I probably cried more reading this than I've read than I would like reading other things.
Well, and you've only read this one, so you should continue.
I need to continue it. Yeah, I've only done the
keep
first.
Getting better. And this was a great first volume though. So yeah, definitely recommend this.
Yeah. So these are, like I said, these are the books that we think your mom should read because it's Mother's Day, and you know, we feel like, I mean, plenty of moms like comics probably, but I mean, if you're into comics and your mom's not into comics, you're not going to just like throw her Dark Knight Returns and just say, have fun, Mom. Like, this is what I'm into. So that's what we picked these. These are our Mother's Day mom comics.
Absolutely.
Mom mix. I did it. Is that not good?
So anyway, have your mom check these out.
Yeah.
And let us know if you're getting your mom comics for Mother's Day, because I am.
Yes. All right. See ya. Have a good one.
Bye.